I'll end with this. The Dallas Cowboys, we have Micah Parsons. Yeah. And Micah is one of those generational talented players. When you watch Micah play, what is something that, whether he plays on or off the field, that you would say to Micah, here's what you do really great, and here's where if you just improve this, man, you'd be unstoppable.
I had a conversation with Micah it wasn't going into this year, it was going into last year. And I told him, because he just had a big year before. What year is he in?
He's just finished up year 4.
He's finished up year 4. So this was going into his second year. And he got on the map. And I said, bro, listen, people know you now. Not saying they didn't know him coming out of college, but there's enough film on here where a coach, an offensive coordinator, going to come in and say, we got to stop him.
Yeah, you know how you're the star guy now.
Yeah.
When they break the huddle, they're looking and saying, where's number 11?
Yeah. So you're going to get those bunch formations, tight end off the line of scrimmage, chip blocks, motion, fan protection. You're going to get the World War III coming at you. So I was trying to explain to him, I said, listen, you're not playing against the people in front of you, you're playing against that coordinator. What they gonna do to you coming out here? I had a real conversation because I saw exactly where he was going, right? And I said, you got to be ready. You got to be ready for that. And he was. He came out, he did his thing, and we can talk the situations or positions they had him in. I think they should have him off the line of scrimmage more without his hand in the dirt, but whatever. I think the biggest thing for him that I would like Micah to do from the outside in is just stop listening to the outside noise and responding to it too much. That's my biggest thing, because he's a great player, and then so people are looking for you to trip up anyway, at any standpoint. So anything you say or anything that they're looking for you to slip up at any point, so they can start saying, hey, you got to be the scapegoat, no matter what, and to just block that out, man, is just go do. And I'm not talking about his podcast and stuff like that. I think, people going to – if the team was good this year, nobody would give a damn about his podcast.
I agree.
That's what, that's something I also told him. I said, look, you guys aren't playing well, so you're the scapegoat. So everything you say is going to be magnified because you guys are winning. But if you guys were in the playoffs, you have more subscribers, more people. Nobody, oh, man, that was the greatest podcast I ever heard. He's so opinionated, right? But when you're not in a position to win, that's just what you're going to get. That's what you signed up for. So I think the biggest thing for him, man, he's such a great player that he shouldn't, in my opinion, should feed into the noise a whole lot. But that's my – as far as playmaking ability, man, it's not too many things. And I never make this comparison because he was my favorite main reason why I won number 56. He's a close thing we seen to LT.
You should have came to Carolina then. If you would love 56 and love LT, you should have came on down. Came on down to Chapel Hill, bro.
No, man, look.
You know what I'm saying? You might not got 56, but we would have gave you 55.
Yeah.
52, 54. You know what I'm saying? Pep would have gave you his number. Pep would have let you rock it. His number. You should have came on down to Chapel Hill, brother.
Yeah, no, look, man. I got my folks out in North Carolina and South Carolina. But, I think on the field-wise, I don't think there's a whole lot I can tell him, because he's such a, like you said, generational talent where he's so damn explosive that it's really, if he's put in the right position, it's nothing you can really do with him. I just feel like his hands in the dirt, and he's so good that you shouldn't put him on one side of the field. You should be able to move him around at any point in time and let the offense try to figure out on their own where he's lining up at. Because they're going to slide protection wherever he's at. They're going to make that the strong side. They're going to do all the things they need to do to him. Let him create havoc. If you're lining him up and he's coming out and his hand in the dirt on the left side of the ball, well, guess what? Let's just stay from this side. Simple as that. We don't care who make the play over here. We're just not going to let him make it. And so, but that's just my personal opinion when I watch it. But on the field, man, I got nothing I can really look at him and coach him on. He's one of the very few, man, that got a complete package where he can do everything that you need him to. And so not really much to tell him on the field.
Maryland dude, are you a crab? Obey? I know you're from Maryland, but are you mumbo sauce? Dude, that's a DC thing.
Yeah,
but
DC thing.
It's a
No,
DMV,
it's right. It's right there. Same
It's a
thing.
DMV thing.
Yeah.
Like, are you Obey? Are you crab? Are you crab
100%.
cakes? Are you still You know, because I know you're on the West Coast now. Like,
Right.
you know, did you lose any of those hometown
Nope.
roots?
They still. I still get mumbo sauce sent to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
You know, it's funny. You know, so Gilly. You know.
Yeah, from Philly.
From Philly. You know,
He's having a time right now with the Philadelphia.
You can't tell him nothing.
Bro, his joke
right?
he's
You
everywhere.
can't tell him nothing.
He's everywhere now.
He said something about mumbo sauce, and I personally got offended. He was like, when he beat the Commanders, I said, look, you can talk about the team all you want, but you leave that damn mumbo sauce out of your mouth because that's sacred. You know,
Yeah.
we don't do that. Those fighting words. We ain't talking about football no more. You know. And he laughed at it, man. But yeah, that's I grew up in PG County, man. So that's what we grew up on.
I appreciate you, brother. Anything else you want to promote? Talk about what you got going on?
Yeah, we got a big fight February 7th in Long Beach, California. We'll be live on Lightside Sports TV. You can download Lightside Sports TV on every major CTV platform. We got 14 fights in the night, man. I think 14 fights. And so a lot of these guys, you know, we got 2 guys on the card. There's probably 1 or 2 more fights than us. They're either going to go to Dana White's Contender Series or the UFC. And so every fight we have, we try to bring up the next up-and-coming superstar.
Dope, man. I appreciate you, man.
You got it, bro.
Man,
Thank
hopefully
you.
one day
Thank you.
our paths will be able to cross again.
Absolutely.
We were supposed to work this weekend.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
schedule
yeah.
didn't. I had
I know,
to be in
I know.
Tampa for some things. So hopefully, you know, having this conversation, you get a chance to see the person, right? And I can tell that you're a genuine dude. Like when I leave here, it's a bro hug. It's a wrap around. Like you a good teammate. I can tell you a good damn teammate, man. So I appreciate the time. I know that you got a bunch of stuff to do, man. But you coming down and kicking with me for this little bit of time, brother. I appreciate
Thank
you,
you.
man. Anything
Thank
I can
you.
ever do for you here in Dallas on Unfiltered with Jesse Holley, I am at your disposal, brother. So
Appreciate you,
thank
bro.
you
Thank
again,
you.
man.
Thank
Much
you.
success to you. And hey, man, you guys know what you got to do. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Tell everybody how we get down here, man. And we're going to keep having company for y'all, man. Remember that. And remember what I always say to you guys. Eliminate the contingencies. I'm out.